Hey guys, happy Sunday to everyone. Oh gosh, she looks really dark in this. It's sunny out, I don't know, everywhere in this nursery she just looks, her color looks odd, so I apologize. I really am trying to find better ways to share with you so it's a little bit more accurate, but I wanted to share with you, I fail epically at this. I wanted to share with you this really beautiful blanket that I picked up yesterday. I did show you the blanket, but I wanted to share with you just how pretty it is. Here it is. I'm going to back up so you can see the whole thing. So it's got on one side this ring of flowers, and then if you flip it over, it's the whole solid print of this. And I love the colors in this. It's very pretty. It comes across as slightly darker shades of pink, but it's not quite as dark, just like everything else that's showing up on my video. And then we have Miss Monroe, who is just laid out. I just kind of plopped her down on the floor on top of it so she could be the centerpiece while I chit chat with you guys. I'm going to kind of crouch down so I can get a little closer, and you can hear my crinkly. I chuckled when I watched my video back yesterday because my knees made such a crackling noise. Oh Lord. But there she is, little Monroe. Hi, sweet girl. And I apologize, I really am trying very hard to get her in lighting so you can see her real coloring, how it comes across when you're, seeing her in person. It's just so hard. This phone, I've told you my struggles. I've complained about my many struggles with this camera on this phone. I just think it's awful. It struggles with true, correct lighting and coloring. No matter what I try to do, like I am trying to get up close, like I have overhead lighting in here, and her eyes still come across much darker than they are in person. They're a very pretty shade of blue. But yeah, it's the struggle. The struggle is real, guys. But I was mentioning in another video how well she poses. I love how easy, I'll say it again. Yep, I'm repeating myself. I love how easy this baby poses, so naturally, and she looks so very realistic. Every way I lay her down, whether it's in the dock-a-tot, whether it's just flat on her back on the floor, in her little pod, on the changing table, she just falls naturally. So she looks very alive and very realistic, which is really very enjoyable to me because I don't have to play a whole lot with her or position her a lot. She just looks very natural in how she poses like a living baby would. And I just love that about her. She always has such a sweet, slightly clueless look on her face, yet a little bit needy. Like she's just unsure. And then in other lighting, she looks like she's about to say something or she's very inquisitive. It's just really interesting how this particular sculpt comes across in varying ways. And I also noticed yesterday as I was trying to point out, in the video on my phone, I can see the texture that I was trying to show you on her face, but it did not in the translation of uploading to YouTube. And I watched it on my computer after it was uploaded, I couldn't see it. So my apologies because I thought you guys would be able to see it. It's very hard to catch the texturing on this baby. I think it's just, even if it's uploaded in high def, you lose some of the close-up crisp details when you're uploading a video, so some of it doesn't always come across in the final video in the end, I guess. So I will try to continue to share these things with you guys because if you haven't seen one, it's very hard to describe. It's hard to imagine what it is, what it looks like, what it feels like, and I am trying to share that with everybody out there that's interested in, seeing and hearing about it because I do get a lot of questions about it. But I also wanted to quickly talk about a topic that, funny enough, came up in my yoga class this morning. And I thought it really does relate to me. It relates to the hobby for me. And what it is that, seeking out approval or seeking out, I guess, people to like what you're putting up, your content in this hobby. And I think for me, it's something I have to work on. It's something that I clearly have an issue with. I'm the type of person, it has to do with my personality, I think. But I think for a lot of us collectors, the reason why we post YouTube videos is because we want other collectors to like our videos, enjoy our videos, and share in the fun. And when we stumble across people that may not like our dolls or may not like our videos, or they just don't click with our personalities, it's very hard not to have your feelings hurt, and it's very hard to kind of turn that emotion off of feeling kind of bothered by that. And as long as I've been on YouTube, you would think I'd be one of these people that really kind of sloughs it off and doesn't let it get to me. But I would be lying if I said it doesn't bother me from time to time when I hear of people that don't click well with me and or don't care for my videos, even though I know not everybody's going to like me. Not everybody's going to like my content. It's not for everybody, and maybe my personality isn't for everybody. So it's definitely a work in progress for me to not be so affected by others in the community that may not want to, be my friend, so to speak. I have to kind of come to, the conclusion that it's okay if people don't like me. It's also okay if they don't care for my content and or my dolls. That's kind of what makes the world go round, even though it's kind of a hard pill to swallow sometimes, because genuinely I make videos because I want others to, enjoy the content I put up. And it's great if people like my doll, but I also know that not everybody's going to like my doll, so I have to kind of get over that. But I think that's the type of person I am in life as well. So it's natural that it would carry over into my doll collecting and my hobby, because I've made some genuine amazing friends through this hobby and through having a YouTube channel. So you kind of have to learn to take the good with the bad, I try very hard to maintain staying true to myself, true to what makes me happy, so that I can, continue to make friends, continue to connect with people, because that's what I really like to do. I think that's part of the enjoyment of the hobby, is having the YouTube channel and seeing other people's videos and communicating with other people that have the same interests as me. I find it to be really a great community to be a part of. So I just have to kind of take the good with the bad and understand that, there are always going to be a few people that may not enjoy me, and that's perfectly okay. I don't hold any ill will towards these people. Everybody's entitled to feel how they feel, but I will continue to do and make the videos that I enjoy the most. And for me, I don't make content to make money on YouTube. I don't make content to gain viewers on YouTube. If they come, great. If they don't, fine. I actually made a video recently about the fact that I've noticed that I have overall lost some views over time. And I think the biggest change was when I had less dolls coming and going out of my nursery. So the excitement of box openings just wasn't happening. And or people just didn't care for the dolls I had at the time. So maybe they just didn't want to watch the videos, which either way is fine. I don't mind it either way. I have a solid group of friends that I have here that I enjoy talking with and sharing videos with, and I don't need a huge following, so it's not something I seek out. And I certainly don't buy dolls to gain viewers or, grow my channel, so to speak. I'm not here to make a career out of YouTube. I have a job. I have a career of my own. This is purely for fun. And so I sometimes take it a little too seriously, and then I have to remind myself to take a step back, that this is just a hobby. My life is mostly 99% not having to do with dolls. And so this is just a very tiny tidbit of, my life that you guys kind of get a peek and view into, because I like to share it with you all. But honestly, the bigger portion of, and always should be, is real life and your family and your friends outside of that. And luckily for me, I've been able to make connections with my doll friends in real life and meet some, and I hope to meet many others. I'm trying to make plans with some of my Dolly friends to do some meetups, because I really want to meet them in person, because aside from dolls, I have other things in common with them, and I believe I have a true friendship with them overall, if that makes sense. But I just find it, something that I think most people struggle with is wanting to be accepted, wanting to be liked, and, you know, in doll collecting and in the virtual world of YouTube and social media, I do believe a little bit of all of us suffer with this, and we kind of seek this out. So I kind of think that that's part of why we make the videos. We want to be liked. We want to get along. Some of us more than others, I suppose, but definitely we want to make those connections. And I think that you can make YouTube and social media a wonderful place to be, or you can kind of suck the life out of it and make it miserable. I choose to focus on the really happy, great stuff. Sometimes I can get boggled down with the sad, bummer stuff and things that are negative, but for the most part, I'm going to keep it very light and keep doing the videos that I enjoy and sharing my baby girl. And if I ever get my reborn, I'll share her too. But yeah, I just think it's an interesting topic, and I thought, wow, that's real life, and that's what I struggle with, and that comes across in my doll collecting. I'll share that in a video. Why not? I think that it's always good to chat about different things that we encounter in life. Look how cute she is, you guys. I love this baby. I really am thoroughly enjoying her. She's adorable. I love that those little legs stay up. Some might be bothered by that about the sculpt, but it's one thing I absolutely love. The fact that she's open-eyed and draws her legs up is very much like a newborn would do. So I really enjoy that she does that. And the fact that I can pose her arms, even without the armature, in many, many different ways is also very enjoyable to me. But I just think she's adorable. And I love this blanket. I almost didn't get it when I was there, but look how pretty that is, you guys. The colors are nice. I think it's really nice. And I got it for so cheap, and it's like literally velvety soft. It's so silky soft. I don't know what it's made of. It honestly makes me want to go back down there and buy more in different patterns. Clearly I have a blanket addiction, you guys. It's an issue. But there's Miss Monroe. I hope you guys are all enjoying your Sunday. It's really gorgeous here, and hopefully I'll get some time to get outside and enjoy it a little bit more. But yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the chat. And by all means, I don't want you to think I'm preaching or anything, because I am, you know, definitely a sucker who falls into this very, very much, which is why I'm sharing it, because I am very much affected by it. But I'm only sharing my thoughts and opinions. I'm not pushing anybody to be a certain way. I just thought that others probably struggle with the same thing, which is why I like to chat about it. So yeah, the struggle's real, guys. I'm a work in progress always. But anyways, I hope you enjoy your Sunday, and Monroe and I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.